Hello. Hello. Dear Chris Pratt, Mario. Chris Pratt Mario hat. Chris Pratt Mario hat. Hello. Yes, my new camera's here. It looked pretty similar to the old one. I think I just need better lighting. My ceiling lamp is one of those ceiling nipples, ceiling titties. And it's really hard to unscrew it, and half the time one of the bulbs is dead. Most of the time it's not, but more often than not, it is like burnt out, but the end like will sometimes flicker on. I don't know, so I have to change them. And I want to maybe use not like warm lighting. I want to use maybe closer to the light bulbs that I use in like my box lights, just to kind of like the back, because the back looks, I mean, the front of my, like the close to the camera, me, is supposed to be more lit because I'm in focus, but I don't want it to be super dark back there. I already had a dark ass room. The whole point of keeping it white was so that it was colorful and stuff. Dallas has been talking about doing like an accent wall, and I don't know if that would look really good in here because of the angle that I have, because it's like this way. Hey Ruby, get out from under the couch. You can't shoot at. Can you stop? You stop. Don't look at me like that. She's under the couch. But I thought about maybe doing like almost like circles or something. That would be kind of cool. Like a big blue circle here, and then another like other color into it, and then like a middle, like maybe a yellow, and then it's green where they intersect or something. I don't know. Just some cool pattern. And then I also thought I could do one of the walls, that like fake brick as well. The fake exposed brick. That could be kind of cool. So we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I think the fake exposed brick would be a lot easier to move out with. I wouldn't have to paint over it again. I definitely need to get soundproofing foam to like reduce the echo in here. It's not too bad in here, honestly, thankfully. Hey, little baby. It's not too bad in here, but I would like to reduce it a little bit. So, yep. I have more prints too I gotta hang up. I got some really cool stuff. I have some prints from the Steven Universe art show from 2016 that they did in LA. They're not the originals. Those are hundreds of dollars. But I do have like, print versions that they sold at the gallery because I went there. And I also bought one online. I think I went there with you, Nicole. Also, hello. I love you dearly. Yeah, it was Gallery Nucleus, which also, I wish I was able to get one of your prints from the Gravity Falls one, because it is probably one of my favorite things you've ever done. Unfortunately, they do not sell it anymore. However, FedEx Kinko's exists, and my friend, you have the PNG. I gotta get Dallas to watch it. He like won't watch it. He's like, I don't want to watch it. I'm like, I'm gonna hopefully, maybe he'll want to watch it closer to Halloween. Even though it's a summertime show, I think it fits better to watch it closer to Halloween than most other times of the year, probably. I also gotta show him Over the Garden Wall. I really want to watch that again. I watched it last year with my sister, and I think that would be a nice like one night thing. We could put it on after we decorate the living room and stuff. For some reason, I can't stop drawing arrows. I have like a little notepad here, just to like, while I was watching the direct, I was just doing as the psychic twins do. And I was just doing, what do they call it? Where they're like channeling and they're literally just drawing squiggles. Yeah, this is my judges panel nose. Green. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I was just drawing arrows, and I drew Frisk, and then I gave them eyes that are open. I literally just fucking around while I was watching the direct. Just I don't know. Just to do something with my hands. I used to do that when I played D&D on stream. I would just like, I would be listening, and then I would just be like drawing little characters. I drew a little ghost guy once that I want to redraw and make into a bunch of stickers someday. That'll never happen. Okay, let's play some Delta Airlines. Arrow Squid. Oh my god, yeah, I was drawing these before the direct started and everything. And I said sploosh. Beta per se, thank you so much for the 22 months. My freaking nose, like, right where, like, if you, like, flare your nostrils, where it, like, stretches, right where the septum is, I have a cut or something in there, and it hurts so much. Okay. I don't know if there's an update yet for Deltarune. I haven't checked, so I'm gonna give it another second on Steam to just like check for a patch. I think there is a new version. I feel like I have push notifications on for the Undertale account, and I've been getting a few saying update released. So yeah, it is out on PS4 and everything, and Switch, but I've already started playing on PC. And it came out on PC first. I imagine the rest of the chapters will be on PC first as well. And I don't feel like playing through chapter 1 again. I want my save file to carry over because there were things that I did, like beat Jevil, that I want to carry over. So I'm just going to keep playing on PC. But I might end up replaying on my Switch, because it is free, and I have Chapter 1 already downloaded, because I like the battle system, and I'll just be like casual, so the battles can go faster. I won't try to spare everybody. Because, like, I don't know, especially in Chapter 2, like, I'm really liking... Hey! No! Get your fucking head out of here. You're ripping this so much. Stop. Why? Why are you like this? Can you just be calm and normal? Here. Do you want your freezy thing? We have a hand towel that we've been wetting and then freezing for her to chew on. Hey, stop it. And I forgot to put it away last night, so I have to refreeze it, but it's okay. But it's nice because it's cold, and it's supposed to help with their gums. I think tomorrow we're going to go grocery shopping. And I want to get chamomile tea because I read that a little bit, and not hot, because it'll burn their little tongue. Hey! A little chamomile tea can like chill them out at night. Because I've tried the CBD dog treats. And I feel like they tire her out for a little bit, and then she's so like rested, or like she's so like, oh my god, I'm not so sleepy anymore, that she almost becomes even more hyper as a response. Girl, if you make me get a fucking crick in my neck because I'm constantly turning around to look at you, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Also, I think it was last night, Ruby was being a puppy, and someone came in and was just like, info time, this is a sign of stress. And I fucking clapped back and was rude back. Sorry if you had your feelings hurt. I was clearly very stressed and annoyed and didn't need that. But, you know, I am sorry because it was not nice of me. But you gotta admit, what I said was funny. Alright. Very Jasmine Masters. You may not like what I said, but you can't deny that it was funny. Hello. Also, she's not stressed. She's just a little bit in pain because of her gums, and also like she just wants attention and she's not getting it. So she's trying to. She knows if she does a certain thing, we will turn around and tell her to stop, and that's anyway. Good girl, Ruby. Good girl. Good baby. Good girl. Cookie for you. Alright. I can't get enough of this fucking song. I made Dallas eggs this morning. For some reason, getting up out of bed to make my own breakfast, especially if it involves cooking, awful. Awful. Fuck that. I hate it. I will not do it. That sounds excruciating. Getting out of bed and making Dallas breakfast, though, fulfills my little fantasy of living my gay life as the gay husband that lives in the kitchen in our quaint little home. So I made him an egg sandwich. Put some eggs in a measuring cup, added some shredded cheese, a little butter, with a fork in the measuring cup, poured it, toasted the bagel. Green to match the game. You got it. Thank you for your service, knight. I was really shocked we didn't hear anything Fire Emblem again this direct. I really wonder what's next for it, if it's still taking this long. Alright, so my playtime for this is about an hour and a half. But I'm taking my time talking to everybody and stuff, because that's the whole fun of Undertale. Alright. I've talked to them already, but I'm going to talk to them again, because I don't remember what they said. Alright. I'm sweet. The ladies call me Captain. KK. We used to work the sound in this town. Until Queen came around. KK is short for cakes. She made music against the law. Unless you make a song she likes. But the only junk she enjoys are reverse diss tracks where the vocalist puts themselves down and praises Queen. Or noise music. But even if Queenie tries to put a limiter on us, you can't stop the music. Hear that? We'll just go underground. Crash, boom, bang. That's why we made this junk shop. We'll find our musical rebellion. Can we make noise music too? Okay. It's so hard to do voices for the three of them. that sound different from each other and are not awful and out of character just to sound different. What? Wanna see what we got? Yo, yo, can you handle this? Hold on to your antennas. Yo. Yo, how was that? Did you get rocked? All our songs are only 4 seconds long. Queen wasn't always so harsh. No, she was. She just got worse somehow. It wasn't until that dark fountain showed up that she started going into overdrive. Night this, night that, fountain that. Like, what does that night even have going for it that I don't? Come on. But like I said, she wasn't always so bad. She used to give me sweets for being so sweet. Huh? I never got candy. You kept calling her a hot mama, Cap. Yeah, is that wrong? She looks like a mom and tends to overheat. KK, help me out here. KK, what do you think? Huh? Me? Well, I like candy. You're right, KK. We gotta focus on what's important. If the band fights, we'll get out of tune. Anyone have any lemon drops? Our main gig is making scrap into machines. Our clients are sometimes a bit off-key, though. They smell off-key, too. Like some little weird guy. He wanted us to sneak into Queen's mansion. We're just rebels. We don't want to get in trouble. But recently we got a real high-class client. A man of taste. He had a way with words. Couldn't even understand him. Now all we gotta do is follow the blueprints, right? It'll be our big-time break. Yeah, haha. It's gonna break apart big time. I like them a lot. These are cool characters. Let me see my storage. Okay. Can someone explain to me the recruiting thing? So it said that it might be more beneficial for me sometimes to let certain recruits not be recruited. I don't understand what that mechanic is. After you spare a certain number of enemies, they'll join your town back in the school. You get stronger if you defeat enemies instead of spare them. That's what I figured. It's not useful. Okay, I think I'm gonna just keep sparing everything, but I wasn't sure if it was pointless to spare stuff after I've recruited them, if I see them again. Oh, there are genocide runs of this game? Interesting. If you recruited them and kill, you will lose them. Okay, that's good to know. I don't want to know the details. It's cool. Enemies became tired. Who's king of the jungle now? It's just a cat. Ralsei tried to steer the enemy down the right path. Not everybody knows this, but crimes are bad. Did you know that? I've got a love letter for you. Oh my god, more arrows. And I've been drawing arrows all afternoon. I need to look at the screen. There. It's okay, little kitty. Isn't that just how he normally talks? Stick to the man, dude. Stick it to the man, dude. Even if that means cloning yourself or whatever. Kindness is contagious. Oh, what do you have to say? Oh, never mind. Goodbye. Whoa, look at that floppy disk dude. I want to talk to him. Unless he tries to murder me. You open the treasure chest. Inside was a tension bit. Tension bit was added to your items. Hee hee hee. Shall I help you save? No, I shan't. I haven't the faintest idea what that is. Where was the pink guy that was just over here? Oh. You jiggled your body. What did it say? Happy year 1997? It was a good year. I came into the world. I'm just getting my shit rocked. Oh, there he is. Aw. Hello, hat guy. Oh, they can't shoot each other. Okay. Cool. I didn't miss anything down there, right? Ooh, I did. Revivement, thank you. There's so many cool mechanics in this. Oh, hydraulic press. Oh my god, I saw someone put a Jolteon toy in a hydraulic press and I almost started to cry. It just made me so sad because it was like such like a thing with a face. Like usually it's like a set of keys, Skittles, a thumbtack, or you know, like just shit that you'd have around the house, and then a Jolteon figure. I was like, no. It was on TikTok. I got so sad. God, my nose. Ow. Owie, ow. Owie. E-coin, thank you so much for the 7 months. Here we are. Hey, what in the hell are these things? Looks like if we ride them, they might bring us over to the fountain. Really? Then let's get on. Oh, shit. Enough, you foolish children. I have been merciful to you thus far, but now is time for your unwillful imprisonment. Capture. God, she does talk like us and specifically Anne. Ridiculous. Drop the capturing capsules. You missed. That was not a miss. It was a tactical calibration. So are you gonna try again? No! I only have like 4 cages, LMAO. Okay, wait. I have a small plot twist for you. Come forward, my peon. I'm sorry, I just couldn't say no. Noelle! Hi, Susie, how are you? Okay, I guess. Your, roller coasters, I like it. Yours too. Thanks. Okay, this isn't working. Bring in the next guy. Fear not, my beloved Noelle. This valiant warrior is a brave intelligence. Will be your knight and glow in the dark armor. Birdly? You asked Birdly to be on your team? I did not ask him. I did not ask him. I did not ask him. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I did not ask him. I did not ask him. That's Lord Birdly to you, simpletons, and soon Super Lord Birdly. The hell does that mean? I have no damn clue. Just go with it. You see, thanks to our wonderful queen, we will soon rule the world and turn this land of fools into Smartopia, a true scientocracy where geniuses of the world can bathe freely in pools of fresh fruit and ambrosia, no longer held back by protozoans like you. And the key to that is us, Noelle, and I. Our power, the light nerds' power. You mean lightners? But no, Queen said light nerds. I actually did. Birdly, Queen's just manipulating you. I love Queen.
I love corn.
So loud. That's what she said you'd say to me. I actually did. Now, Chris, I must admit I feel pity for you. Unlike Susie, I always saw some potential in you. Join our side, I might let you scrub our royal toilet. Do not join. Chris, I suppose I knew you would never amount to much. Well, if you're dead set on proving your inferiority, allow me to assist you. Bump. The whole gang will attempt to bump into Birdly's car. Chris, I get why you're getting in my way. You're jealous, aren't you? Rawl stays down. What a fucking surprise. And he's dead again. You and Susie will attempt to bump into Bertley's car. So rather than ever studying, you'd enlist Susie to take us down. This is Josh. Sorry, Josh. It is you. Oh my fucking god. Chris, you are truly depraved, playing in the mud with the class Helion. You may be a slightly less distant number 3. Oh, I didn't even read what he said before that. Probably how he and Noelle are a couple and she does not even like him. The whole gang will attempt to oh, I don't need to read that every time, it's the same then. Go ahead, bump me, you bumparians. I'll show you bumper cars is a game of intellect, not skill. Oh my god. What? My car is braking, fools. This is smart smoke. It means my car's getting stronger. Partake, Chris. The Zephyr of punishment. Fuck. Look, Susie, the closest you'll ever get to an A. What an asshole. Holy halberd, grant me strength. Partake, Chris. This is the Zephyr of punishment. What? My coaster? It's... What? Was that's not fair. My queen, save me. The explosion noise they chose for this fucking game is so good. In a minute, dear. Hello, everyone. I have some news updates. You see, this roller coaster, it's not actually finished yet. What does that mean? Pain. Looks like this trash saved us. Come on. Ooh, like the ground is changing. It's glitching. Ah, who's king of the trash pile now? Ow. Susie, are you alright? It's nothing. I just... Ow. Ow. Sure you don't want me to look? Look at what? I'm fine. Whoa, hey, what the heck are you? Feel better? Feel better after you just came up and... Doesn't feel worse, I guess. How do you do that anyway? That healing thingy. Oh, healing magic? It's simple, Susie. Anyone can do it. I could even teach you if you're interested. Ask me again when it's like a blood explosion magic. But if you wanted, I guess I could learn it. Then you wouldn't, you know, have to annoy me with it anymore. Sure, Susie, next time we have a break. Let's just go already, Chris. You dug through the trash and found a dark candy. Huh. It's a trash bag that looks like an eggplant. It looks like neither of those things. It's an eggplant that looks like a trash bag. You like healing magic, don't you, Susie? Oh boy, I'm trashy. Did you know about adjusting your inventory? Trash cans like me can hold all sorts of things, just like your storage, if you get more than 12 items. Yeah, not now, dude. It was sort of an emotional moment. Oh, that's okay. Oh, hell, is that Newbert over there? I'm Newbert. Everybody loves me. That's why I live in the trash. By the way, Chris, I just remembered, although you can only carry 12 items around, your storage will hold any extra items you pick up. You can access it where you check the recruits. Enemies you spare get recruited to our town, remember? Well, that seems like pretty useful information. There's a fork in the path, Chris. It seems like it might be advantageous if we split up. Who do you want to go with? Hey, why does Chris get to choose all the time? Ross, you're going with me. Chris, Okay. Ew. What is all this? The door is locked. Huh. I gotta update my bot messages still. Spaghetti Yam, thank you so much for the 17 months. Oh, there they are. Welcome to the city. You have neither fluffy boys nor mean girls with you. Reluctantly, you are filled with the power from the cat sign. Ugh. I heard the roller coasters are undergoing maintenance. It's a pain because it's our only form of public transit. Oh god, these things are so sad and scary looking. Welcome to Cyber City. Pedestrians need to press the switch to cross traffic. There's Noelle. What are we cleaning up for, you ask? We don't know. A parade, perhaps? A large event is going to happen in the streets later. We were told to make room for something big. You dug through the trash and found $20. Hell yeah. Click. You unconsciously clicked on pop-up about monsters for humans in your area. Oh, that made another one. This application is only supported by OS 2000. Oh my fucking god. Block. blocked ads. Ooh. Click here, click here. This is so fun. Wreck-It Ralph wishes. They had, like, computer humor can be so predictable, but, like, I mean, Toby Fox has a way with writing shit that's just so its own thing, and it doesn't feel, it feels completely its own. It doesn't feel like, oh, wow, computer joke, floppy disk, hard drive. Chris, what are you? Oh, Noelle, sweetie. Don't let her find me. Noelle, sweetie, darling, honey, where are you? We're a team now, remember? You still have to be my willing minion. Chris, it appears our comrades have pressed the escape key on us. So it has come to this. In order to find our teams, we must form an uneasy truce. Queen, my splendid queen, where are you? Oh no, don't let him find me. Duh, Chris, not the life form I was looking for. Where's the rest of the C+ squad? Don't tell me you got abandoned. That's what you get for trusting Susie. Huh, Noelle, Queen? They're just busy retro gaming somewhere. I bet they're waiting for me on the player select screen, listening to strangely groovy music. So it's come to this. In order to find our respective teams, it appears we must form an uneasy truce. What the? Who the beep said you could double truces? Double truces. Huh? Did you hear something? Hong Kong? No, it's just the sounds of the city. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be ahead, don't be late. Chris is part of our truce, the better one. Keep distracting Birdly and find Noelle, for you see. Birdly, he's... Okay, there's nothing wrong with him, he's just annoying. Toodles. God, everyone in this is so fucking funny. Chris, if it's okay, got any room for another truce? Of course. Thanks, Chris. Yay! You are filled with the power of not knowing what a sugar plum is. So, any idea where Susie is? What? I'm just asking. It's a normal question. It's a hole for mice to enter into. Mice will rotate 90 degrees when they collide with the block. Citizens must push blocks to get mice in the holes. Use the bell to reset. Let me just try once. A mouse! Sorry, Chris. Could you deal with them somehow? Maybe if you get them in the other mouse hole. Try using the blocks to get them in the hole. Chris, gosh, you did that on purpose, didn't you? It's like when they swapped my eggnog with mayo. Chris is such a little brat. This poor girl. Looks like that took care of it. Bye. Oh, what's going on? What are we doing? Take care. Huh? What are you telling me to do? Act? Can someone please explain what's going on? Oh boy, is this your first battle? Is this your first time in a battle? Well, yes. Oh boy. You and Vero-kun explain how battles work to Noelle. I get it, it's kind of like Dragon Blazers. And if we're nice to you, we can win through mercy? Yeah. And the way I have to do that is dressing up in a weird costume? Yeah. You and Noelle showed the enemy tender loving care. I love her. Noelle acted warmly towards ambulance. Needles aren't scary. Medicine's important, you know? This girl's so sweet. Let's give her free bullets. I'm glad that she's playable. We are Addisons. All we do is advertise. This is an advertisement too. Advertisements now only $9.99. Don't like advertisements? Block ads for only $9.99. Change your mind? Bring them back for only $9.99. Aw, they're having such a good time. It's Susie. She's right there, but I can't get the courage to say anything. Who's that person she's with anyway? It looks kind of like... they're looking over here. Let's go. I'm at peace with having to wait just a little bit longer for Animal Crossing news, because could you imagine if I got back into Animal Crossing, like, could you imagine if they dropped a ton of stuff and I, like, obviously I'm back into Animal Crossing, I've been playing it a lot, but like, with this still to play, and then all of Life is Strange True Colors that I still have not played, and then Eastward that I want to stream to, like... Indomori. Indomori! Fucking-mori! Oh, Mori Povich! You are not the father! You don't have brain! Can't even cross the street without getting my ass kicked. I love the city. Since everyone else got plugged, they're a lot more agreeable. It's nice. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm fine with just like doing little things in Animal Crossing off stream, like going fishing and stuff like that. Until sometime. I guess November. Bummer. It's an advertisement for a giant Ferris wheel. Gosh, that's amazing. Makes the one at the festival look like a toy. I wonder if Susie would want to. Gosh, who am I kidding? Susie would. Really? You really think so? I'm coming from Susie expert Chris. Thanks. Hey Chris, how'd you become the Susie expert? Two young beings together on a school night. Could I interest you in some brand new dating shoes? No, you've got it totally wrong. Chris and I are just friends. Chris has been my neighbor for forever. We've been through so much. Sometimes it feels like we've known each other better than anyone. Yet somehow it's hard to say we're exactly friends. We're friends. Yep, that's right, we're friends. It's surprisingly nice just hearing Chris say that. Boop. Doug. Hey, got any way to deal with crushing existential dread? Asking for a friend that looks and sounds exactly like me. They're talking about me! You two don't look together. Can I interest you in some brand new divorcing shoes? Looks like you need to hold it down. Chris, you keep standing on this one. Okay, now you come over here. Nice teamwork. She's so cute. Also, her dad is named Rudolph. Her name, which is Christmassy, and her name is Noel. Noel is another word for Christmas. I think German? We had like Christmas lights that you put out front that say Noel. French? Okay. But yeah, we had big red candles, like plastic ones that light up as a kid, and we put them on her on our front porch. Chris, it's Queen. She's right over there. Can you distract her somehow? Oh, LMAO, you're here. Sorry, Chris. While I've been looking for Noel, I've had like 4 of these all ages appropriate glasses of pure battery acid. Don't worry, that was my throwing glass. It's safe. Look, Chris. Crisscross applesauce. Now that we are trucies, I feel like we are on the same mathematical wavelength. You get me, Chris. You do not do crazy things like have opinions, or scream when I capture you, or tell me horrible plans for Smart Boy theme park. I just cannot compute it. Why everyone else is so ungrateful. Whoops, that was my extra dangerous class. Chris, I just want to make everyone smile. If I were to become an evil villain to accomplish that, is that bad? It's okay. You do not have to answer. You would be wrong. But Chris, while we are still trucies, maybe we could make the most of it. We could play that game again. Wasn't that fun, Chris? Just you and me, having a good time. No one else to get in the way. Queen, I've been looking everywhere for you to show you this. A monument to our greatness together. It's, how do I put this? Very smart. Oh my. So smart you are. I need that text box as a fucking screenshot. There's so much to unpack. I love tolerating you. And this is how you talk. You talk like this. You would even end it with, in parentheses, lie. Haha, I knew you'd be enamored. Such perfect taste. Very cool statues. I did not know you had nipples. I will soon in our ideal world. Chris, feel free to admire our artisanship. Queen and I have plans to consider. Oh yes, this is so good. Looking forward to that. Yum, 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 yum. Let's go, Berkeley. That's not his name. I keep going. I am right behind you. Procedurally lowering the volume of my voice. Sorry, Chris, I must Alt-Tab out of here. Wow, cool face. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's like Papyrus if Papyrus was a mean a narcissist instead of a kind bumbling idiot. They're both stupid in their own way, but she reminds me so much of him. Oh my god. I need to just like get eye drops or something. Holy shit. Okay. She knows this is her thing. It's a washcloth wet and frozen. But yeah, we give this to her to teeth on. It's wet with water, but it's frozen. So she can like chew on this part or chew on this part that's flat. And she loves it. And it only gets softer, so it doesn't hurt her teeth. That's disturbing. Well, that's kind of our brand here. Ooh, looks like my disguise worked. Stop. It's silly looking, but it beats hiding. Let's get going, Chris. Stop. You don't need to bark at it. Here, I'll hold it in my hands for a minute. Unfreeze it. The sheer, like, anticipation in her eyes for her fucking rag. Her wet rag. Dogs really are something else. The $120 I've spent so far on dog toys. Versus rag. Priceless. Wet rag. Just realized I can't see anything. Guess I'll try not to wear it unless I have to. Okay, let's go for real this time. What is this? Whew. Chris, can you stop looking at this? You became lost in the craftsmanship. Why do we have to look at it twice? There's so much to look at here. Chris! It's a work of art. What part are you looking at? If I say I like it, will you stop looking at it? Hey, isn't this just the best? The statue seems to suck bad. Chris! It's our boys. Shh! Okay. No rag for you. You think it's a creature just to intimidate. It is too late for rag. You can bite sock. Energetic music wafts from the boxes. You are filled with the power of musical bagels. What'll it be, Chief? I got CD bagels, 80 a pop. Yo, how's it hanging? Oh wait, no, he's... Yo, how's it hanging? We're making some extra money by selling in the city. We gotta make those bucks somehow. Gotta buy new gear. Gotta get new kicks. I wanna be a car. Good thinking, KK. Gotta have a way to get around. Honk honk. Ruby. You're free. You will return. You are predictable. Chapter 2, I've liked more than 1. I like Chapter 1 of Deltarune, definitely, but Chapter 2 is so much better. Like, where I looked at it was like, oh, Undertale's great, but like, you know, you can't expect to be able to like top something like that, and that's fine, because I was just, I don't know, Chapter 2, I mean, Chapter 1, it was like, this is great, it's more of what we love. But oh my god. Chapter 2 is so good and so funny. Oh my god. That video of Shawn Mendes, it's giving Cher. What the fuck? Nicole the Pickle, thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome to Cyber Shoes 2. Free samples. Would you like one? I don't really do shoes, at least not unless they're custom made. You got a small shoe with a toothpick through it. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, Doug. Hi, Ruth. You want to do me a favor? Go lay down. Thanks, King Connolly. Yeah, a couple more things. A bookshelf here. There's a bookshelf off camera, too. With just, like, crap on it. I haven't decorated it yet. The wall's decorated, so... Back to the game. I'm probably gonna change my shirt soon. Because I've worn this a couple times and my laundry's almost done. Hey! She's being a nuisance. She's hiding under the couch because I got mad at her about the couch. Stop chewing it! You little naughty little brat. You're lucky to talk to me. Otherwise I'd have to take your soul. Every time. Hi, Annoying Flowers. Yes, Mario and Judy survived the move, although at what cost? Mario is now voiced by Chris Pratt. I can't wait to get a new chair, so I have to adjust the camera every time. Anyway, welcome back. We're happy to have you. Bounce Blade. It's me, homophobia. Oh, they're walking across. I thought they were cars. This is the hottest tea shop. Hot, hot, hot. 50% off. For $100, you choose your own flavor. Bye. Okay, choose your own flavor. Chris Noel. Okay, here you go. Chris T was added. Noel flavor. These creep me the fuck out so much. It's a mannequin with a dress on it. Clothing store sale. We're selling this for 70% off. $300 dark dollars. Great, doing business with you is added to your armors. Mannequin. Why did they spend $300 on this? God fucking damn it. Ooh, but Chris can wear it. I'm level 2. Interesting. How am I level 2? Because this is chapter 2? I haven't killed anybody. To be honest, I've toyed with starting every sentence with uppercase as though I'm just typing on a phone. I had that. I have that. I turned it off. I turned it off for like 2 days, and I just didn't, I don't know, it just felt weird. So. It has a which should I use? The mannequin or the white ribbon? The mannequin gives more defense and cuteness, but the mannequin has like a hidden ability? Doesn't matter if Undertale turns out to be the best game Toby Fox makes. It's such a high bar. He still make a bunch of other great games. I mean, that's true, but I don't think that's something we have to worry about. Because, like, Chapter 2 is fucking fantastic. I like the combat. Chapter 1, I was just like, I had my issues. It was just like, I don't know, sometimes it felt a little bit slow. I do wish there was a flee button. But maybe that comes later, I don't know. But Nintendo hired Toby Fox to localize Mother 3. I don't want that. I want Toby Fox to stay doing his own thing. Nintendo would just... They wouldn't get it. They wouldn't get it. So... Nintendo would try to put their fucking Nintendo hands on it and ruin it, even though they shouldn't. But I don't know. I don't want Toby to be restricted to do anything but what he wants. Looks like another electric wall. This hole has a switch inside of it. Maybe we could try put something inside. What did you think, Chris? Oh, interesting. I wish they wouldn't jump out at me like that. I think Nintendo developers are really into his stuff, but I think that they also just... They're Nintendo. We know how they are, you know? How many more times am I gonna get hit by mice? This is hard. This is tough. I wish you wouldn't stand right there, but it is funny. Whoa. Okay. Okay, close enough. Cool. Chris, you did it. The force field is still up. Did we miss something? Hello? Annoying mouse room 2. I just read it. Chris, I can't believe you made those mice. Huh? I guess landing on the switch turned off the force field. Let's go, Chris. Are you gay? Because that's kind of gay. I would never be. Aren't you going? You aren't going to touch that cheese, are you? I am going to touch the cheese. You rub the cheese down like a beloved pet. Suddenly. Mouse. The way it moves is just so scary. It's disgusting. Mouse was rejected. Everyone felt tired. I can't help it. I'm a scary guy. Trap. You caught the enemy. Nicole spared the mouse. Noelle. I have a friend named Nicole. She's very pretty and very good at art. I never want to see cheese ever again. Grace! Oh my god. Mice. You think you're the big cheese. Is that how you spell computer mouse? Just come in. Just come in. Oh, fucking worm. Why is your face wet? What did you get into? The day you realize you can drink from the toilet, I will lose my fucking mind. CD bagel. It's a dead end? The switch didn't seem to work. This is Undertale music, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. It, like, kind of uses it. It's like a remix. Oh, it is. That hallway with Toriel. That's what I heard. Yeah. Chris, the platform's falling. Help me. Chris, what are you doing? You made me... Huh? Sorry, Chris. You just saved me, didn't you? This one's falling too. Chris, whatever you did, just keep doing it. Ugh, Chris, stuck on this puzzle, I see. I thought I heard Noelle calling for help. I get what that sound was now. Your brain must be crying. I can't read. Poor sweet Noelle, where could she be? Stuck on a puzzle just like this, no doubt. If only I was there to help her, but she's powerless without my help. I thought being alone might be better. Chris, you would only get in the way. After all, you might be her lifelong neighbor, but I am a maestro of emotional intelligence. I can read her feelings like a strategy guide. You may see her as a simpleton girl next door, but the reality is, she's a love-struck girl with her heart on her sleeve. And Chris, the target of her affection, may be surprising to you. Birdly knows it is truly sad such love may never fruit. What? Girl. How did you solve that? Even a broken clock is right even once a day. And Chris, if anyone asks, I solved the puzzle. It's not fair for you to get extra credit for a fluke. Get it? Like, let no one think otherwise, especially Susie. You know she just lorded over me. I love Mouse. Gosh. You know, I don't think I'm afraid of mice anymore. Actually, I think they might be kind of cute. Anyways, let's keep going. Noelle is now immune to mice.
love corn.
Found $20. $80. Fuck. Noelle got nervous and moved to the ground. Looked at the ground. The enemies got shriveled and tired from lack of attention. Look, me. Catch me, hee. Damn it. That was terrible. She is frustrated by her toy video game controller. Ooh. Sleep mist. Cool. CD bagel. Uh-oh. Noelle, what are you doing with Chris? We have a truce? A truce with Chris? That's impossible. That would be double truces, huh? Worry not, my dearest Noelle. I know what you really want to say. You do? Going along with all this, you feel forced, don't you? Is why you're not with Queen right now. Birdly, you get it. Yes, I do. Chris is forcing you to be on their side. Kidnapper Chris, our truce is over. Noelle, this may hurt, but it's to help you. What? Just listen to me. You encouraged Noelle to use her mind. Her magic increased. Birdly found her smarts appealing. Chris, I get it. Your head's gotten big from solving that puzzle by dumb luck. God. So now you think it's your chance to usurp me at my weakest by taking my most precious thing, Noelle. Ruby, Girl, give me the She climbed my bookshelf and stole a plastic bag. Shut up. I think I like the combat in this more than Undertale, for sure. Not that I don't like Undertales, but I think this is a great natural progression from it. Chapter 2 is definitely more difficult, for sure. That's my first time dying, but, But guess what, Chris? I have one or more things you will never have. Behold, comrades! But, like, it's... The attacks are so much more unique than Chapter 1, even. That's right, Chris. Unlike you, I have a loving team behind me, and you'll never beat us fighting alone. Birdly, I'm glad you're trying to help me. No need to thank me, my dearest Noelle. Noelle accidentally complimented Birdly. Chris, you're outmatched. My team is rich in natural resources. Intelligence, yes. Smarts, yes. Nipples, future, yes. What the fuck? Like, Nintendo would not let him write this kind of stuff for, like, their IP. They're cool with, like, having it on their system. That's whatever. But, I mean, he'd be able to make things PG. Undertale was definitely more on that side, but, like... And he was good at it, but I have no interest in him localizing somebody else's existing thing. Or even if they, like, they just made a new Earthbound, like, no. Undertale, yeah, I get it. Earthbound, people want new stuff in the Mother series, I get it, but I don't know. I feel like this fills the void and is probably better than Nintendo would put out. But I also haven't played them, so. He makes so much money off of Undertale and like his own work. It's like every indie developer's dream that he can put the first 2 chapters, like 10 hours or more worth of content available for free. Like, that's how successful Undertale was. No, there was no reason to, like, I don't know, side with corporation. Why are you hitting me? Don't worry, it's part of my calculations. Plus, I don't know. Could you imagine if Toby Fox's next game was then owned by Nintendo? Do you know how unfortunate that would be for the fandom of his games? Like, Nintendo just, I like their games, but I just have more and more issues with them as a company as time continues. It would be not fun to be a part of this. Yeah, honestly, same. Like, if there was, like, once all the chapters are out, and even if they are free, which I'd be totally understanding. I thought Deltarune Chapter 2 would be a paid thing, but it was totally shocking to me that it was free. But, like, the 3 through 5, because I think there's going to be 5, if those are paid work, like, I'll pay it. But if by some reason he changes his mind again, because I think originally it was 2 to 5 will be paid and all released at the same time. Like, I don't know, if there was like a full package version, I'd buy it. There's gonna be 7 chapters. Holy shit. This is huge. Oh my god. I definitely see why. he felt he needed to expand his team. Also, we could talk more about this afterwards because I'm gonna want to like go to the website and everything. But originally, when Chapter 1 came out, he did a blog post where he answered a bunch of questions, and then he said that Deltarune came first. A lot of stuff from Deltarune came first. And I think that's really interesting that now, because Undertale was so successful, now it can like almost, it's allowing its predecessor, even if it came out afterwards, to exist. It's really cool. Oh yeah, I'm sure we're not going to see a full release of this game till at least like 2025, to be totally honest. Like, I'm shocked that we even got Chapter 2 this year, like this month and everything, you know? Birdly, are you okay? Chris, maybe we should have gone easier on him. Go easier? The only one going easy mode was me. You look exhausted. I'm only tired of holding back my true power. Ah, Noelle. It'd be too simple to save you now. Chris, go ahead and trade your strength butts. Try hard and maybe someday you'll be a worthy rival. Sometimes I can't believe how cool I am. Hit me in the face with a tornado. No spoilers, but am I almost like done with this chapter? Because I'm trying to gauge like how much more I want to go tonight. Because if I'm close to the end, I'll just try to finish it tonight, I think. No? Okay. Thank God, first of all, because I'm so excited. Because I don't want it to end. Okay, so I'll go for like another maybe 15 minutes. No, I'm good without a time estimate. I think I'll go another 15 minutes and then end for tonight, because Noelle, honey, where are you? Oh no, here she comes. Noelle, come home. I made a battery acid pie. Oh, Chris, perfect timing. Oh my God. Oh, I took a nap in between streams. Don't worry. And it was great. I felt very recharged. It's never not funny. It's like... They are free on Switch, yeah. Have you seen... Oh, my luxurious queen. Oh, my circuits. Chris, get in the car. My queen, where are you? I baked you a gamer's delight. She's not here. That was close. She looks like a Power Rangers villain. Chris, who is your friend? My face recognition software does not compute them. And yet something about them seems... cool. Robotic, even. Chris, we must drive to find Noelle. Everyone get in the car. Chris, press directional buttons to steer. Chris, don't hit the cars. So much traffic isn't Wonderful. Lightners love traffic because they look it up all the time. Poor Noelle would love hitting the cars. Actually, might she not stop everything? Chris, get the banana. Potassium. Here comes a crossing. Get ready to stop. Oh my circuits, it's a traffic jam. A dog must have wandered in the road again. Chris, be a dear and go press the walk button. It's just over the other side of the road. I'll go too. No, you must stay. Until you hear all of my mixtape. Oh, okay. Chris, hurry up, please. Buy Queen Clean, the most popular cleaning flavors. Queen Clean, made of 100% acid. Nicole, is this the guy you drew a picture of? Because I remember seeing something by accident, and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Oh my god.
Hey, it's me! Everybody's favorite #1 rated salesman, 1999. Spampton G. Spampton. Whoa, if it isn't, Lightner, hey. Looks like you're all alone on a late night.
I don't know what you're posting, bruv, but no anticipatory spoilers, no actual spoilers. Mods, do not be afraid to time out, not just delete. What is this song?
All your friends abandoned for you for the slime. You are? You wanna buy a sundial?
That's what I'm getting from him.
Sales gone down the drain. Drain? Living in a goddamn garbage can.
Y'all, what are you up to? Like, come on, guys. You're lucky I'm not reading it right now, because I'd be very upset. I don't know what you're saying, but...
Well, have I got a special deal for lonely hearts like you? If you've lost control of your life, then you just gotta grab it by the silly strings. Why be the little sponge who hates its $4.99 life? When you could be a big shot. That's right. Now is your chance to be a big shot. And I have just the thing you need. That's hyperlink blocked. You want it? You want hyperlinked blocked, don't ya? Well, I've got a deal for you. All you have to do is show me your heart-shaped object. You're Lightner, aren't you? You're the light. Why don't you show it off?
He wants to make a deal, but you don't have... But don't give him your money.
Meet local singles straight from my...
Ew! Ew!
Hey, I've never seen a heart-shaped object like that before. My eyes are burning like DVDs of any movie half price. I have very special deal for you, kid.
Tell me more.
That's the attitude, you little slime. Deals like this only come once in a ant-sized, rapidly shrinking life. Transmit chroma. Believe it or... I used to be a big shot. The biggest. But now I need a little generosity. Yum yum, delicious chroma. Did you have any more?
You felt your chroma being absorbed. Wrong choice?
Get big and win prizes. Wild prizes.
This is such a cool song.
Yum yum, I need a little more generosity. That's right, and I don't mean money. I'm a salesman. I was never in it for the money. Get big and win wild prizes. I was only ever in it for the freedom. To make your own deals, to call your own shots. And sometimes in the morning, a little hyperlink blocked. Sounds good, doesn't it, kid? Don't you want to be just like your old pal Spamton? Take the deal. Now that's what I'm talking about. You got guts, kid. That's discomfort and abdominal pain in my guts. Press F1 for help.
Oh, it didn't work.
Don't worry, kid. I will give you deal insurance. Only for the low price of 1,000 chroma. An awesome price, an absolutely terrifying price. Price is so low, everyone I know is dead. Yum yum, delicious chroma. Do you have any more?
Damn. I just have to remember not to give him money.
Bargains, deals, prices. What, you don't have enough wacky stacks? Kid, you're killing me. Please stop killing me, and I will give you another deal. Get big and win wild prizes.
Yeah, chat, you're in jail. You guys are in jail because you don't know how to fucking act. And I'm not sorry about it. It was 3 strikes. 3 people in a row got their messages sniped. I'm not playing around.
Don't worry, kids. I'm an honest man.
I'm back to not being spoiled about anything anymore because this was the only thing I had been spoiled about, and I thought it was something very different than I had been spoiled about. So now I'm back to not knowing a single thing that's coming, and I want to keep it that way. I will tell you, and I'll text you.
Don't worry, kids. I'm an honest man. I just need your account details and the number on the back. Then you can enjoy 1,000 free chroma.
Okay, I'll do it too for you guys, Mel.
What? You don't need it? That's a real big shot move, kid. You're like me.
I'll tell you, Nicole.
But we know what we want, don't we? Wild prizes, hot single 100 customer, and most of all, hyperlinked blocked. Will you take the final deal? Remember, this is up to you. I won't force you.
Jimmy has favorites. You didn't ask! I just said I would and asked. If you ask, I will message you.
Then a deal's a deal. Pleasure doing business with you, kid. Now, on to the next step. I'll be waiting at my homemade storefront site in the trash area, closed for repairs. Come alone, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hyperlink blocked.
The poster is torn, revealing a faded one underneath.
Big Shot Autos. Take a ride around town in our special.
The rest is cut off. Get in.
I'm gonna be hurting in the morning, but it's on a day's work. I've got to do something good for the people.
You're free from jail, but one more slip up and I'm ending the fucking stream. Chris, we have to drive to find Noelle. Turn on the high beams. When she sees the queen signal, she will come running. Why do you need to find Noelle so bad? What are you saying? This city is dangerous. Imagine poor Noelle clipping into a wall somewhere, wasting away from potassium deficiency. You're actually worried about her? I would be if I wasn't going to find her. But why her? Wait, let me guess. Is it because she's weak enough to make into your peon? Haha, no, just the opposite. It's because she's strong. Huh? What do you... Chris, stop the car. What's wrong with it? Phew, I was just concerned because it hasn't exploded yet. Oh my god. I hope this gag never ends. Because Lancer made shit explode too. Like I hope it's the entire game. Ricky and Kyle bought from that shady app. Did it explode? Was that during like a period where I was like traveling or something? Because I remember seeing pictures of it. Okay. I was like, what did I miss? I'm just saying it because it's a car. Okay. Okay. Can you get the audio of the explosion and add it to your soundboard? If somebody finds it and sends it to me on Discord, sure. Someone I trust, though. Not to be sending me a fucking virus. Looks like we'll have to split up on foot. Chris, if you see Noelle, tell her my knowledge of her preferences is absolute, and if she needs proof, use this. Queen's mixtape was thrown into your key items. Toodles!
Phew.
Somehow, I feel like we're almost out of here. Let's go, Chris. The cars are back. Gosh, that was close, wasn't it, Chris? Chris, this strange world, this big city, it's so wild, it kind of makes my head spin. Hmm? Looks like another puzzle. Maybe if I go down here? D, E. When I said the city makes my head spin, I didn't mean it in a bad way, you know? I always wanted to go someplace new, you know? And Des always told me she'd take me. Somewhere like this. Somewhere with shining lights. Don't you miss exploring, Chris? Back when the four of us were kids? Gosh, remember that night we explored the forest behind the graveyard? Huh, I know we never found anything interesting back there. I mostly remember crying because I was scared. But for some reason, I feel nostalgic thinking about it. Des wiping away my tears with warm sleeves that smelled like cinnamon. I guess I didn't mind being scared if it meant someone would comfort me. Chris is the only one who knows how weird I am. It's not fair, you know. Everyone knows how weird you are. Yeah. Yeah, we can't tell what's a real spoiler or a fake spoiler, and also, I think they're not funny. I hate them, so if you post them, they will be deleted, because they don't contribute anything. Is there a save point somewhere? Because I'm going to end now, because it's midnight. Uh-oh, here she comes. Did you see what that spelled? No, what did it spell? I wasn't paying attention because I was reading her dialogue. I like corn?
I love corn.
Oh, it spelled December. Oh no, she's coming back this way. I'll hide in that stall. Hey, check this out. Oh god. My god. After the end of this, I need to find a compilation on YouTube. That's just like a compilation of every moment she does something that explodes. Sweet, right? Where's my prize? Oh, here. Haha, nice. Wait, I actually don't want this. Haha, how was that? Haha, Susie, you're not supposed to attack people with it. Oh yeah, watch me. Chris, there you are. Chris, check out my new attack. You felt slightly healed. How's that? Meet the new healing master, Chris. Oh yeah, she's a real master at it, Chris. God, teaching you sarcasm was a mistake. Haha. Oh, Chris, what's that you have there? Is that a gift for someone? Y'all. Like, what? Come on. Well, obviously I'm going to give to Birdly because he's not here, and I think it would be funny to see what happens. But, like, seriously? What the fuck, guys? Come on. I was planning on picking Birdly or Noelle because I wanted to. I saw it before people started posting it in chat. But, like, guys. Come on. We play so many of these games, and normally everybody's pretty good. And for some reason, like, now people are, like, posting spoilers in chat and backseating and stuff. You guys are better than that. You guys are better than that.
Super Mario Galaxy!
Chris, have you seen... Chris, we took a break from trucing for 1 second, and you're already back with Susie. Should have expected this, You couldn't keep up with my puzzle-solving skills. Huh? A plush of me? With nipples? I guess I'll forgive you for now. See ya, Chris. Why the hell did you give it to Birdly? Why did you give it to Birdly? What unexpected kindness, Chris. Let's just get the hell out of here. Wait! Noelle? The hell were you doing in there? That's cheating. Glad you're okay, though. Since that stupid queen took you, I was kind of worried. Thump, thump. Oh, it's her heart. Wait. Aren't you on their side? Huh? Wait. Chris, help me. We have a truce. That's right. We have a truce. Chris said I could be on your team. Oh, really? Well, if Chris said so, I guess I didn't really want to kill you anyway. So get in line already. Oh, okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Chris also said I should be behind Susie. Well, if Chris said so. Let's go already. Guess I'll join too, but only for this room. No one was asking. And he is no longer with us. Okay. So that is it for tonight, because I want to get some rest. It is midnight, and made some decent progress again today. I like that I'm taking this a little slow, as well, because it's making it last, because I didn't wait 3 years for this to come out only to play it through on one stream. So hopefully you all take your fucking chill pills and your yas pills, and tomorrow nobody is posting. OMG, this part. OMG, here's a funny line of dialogue that's really funny the first time you read it, and I'm posting it before you've actually seen it in the game. Thank God I'm, like, not paying as much attention to chat until, like, I'm in between cutscenes and everything, but come on, guys. Because I'm gonna be playing more story-based games coming up, like, back to back to back. I don't want to have to deal with this for other stuff, too. So, especially some heavily choice-based ones like Life is Strange. So let's find somebody to raid. But anyway, I understand, though, that, like, people are just really excited. Some people can't help themselves, but if you can't help yourself, Get help. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to David, who is marting. Maybe I mart. Maybe I mart. Maybe I mart. Actually. Nicole, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I love you so much. Don't feel bad. Please don't feel bad. It's just the game. It's just the game. I love you so much. It doesn't matter that much. Okay, please tell David. Hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ha 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 ha. Hee hee. Okay? Alright? Cool. Okay, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. With more of this. Bye.